They've done it again. Chelsea have dropped points again. They drew to Brighton today, which again should have been a match that Chelsea should have came out, dominated, and won this game, got all 3 points, yet that did not happen. A late goal by Danny Welbeck had this game end in a 1-1 draw. Stick around as we dive deeper into this game. For those that don't know who I am, my name is Mike, huge fan of Chelsea, the best team in London, even though it's getting harder to say that each and every week as we talk about this team. Now, if you do agree with me though, make sure to like and subscribe down below. I greatly appreciate that. Helps grow this channel, helps get this video out to more and more fans such as yourself. Now, today we're talking about the Brighton versus Chelsea game. If you watch this game, bit of a headache like most matches have been for Chelsea these past couple of weeks. This is a game that we thought for sure we need to go out and get the points because December really is not our best friend for Chelsea. This seems to be always a month where we really struggle. I'm not too sure because we have so many games that stack up on each other and we get so fatigued. This year we had a lot of injuries, COVID, things along those lines, which made it very difficult for this club. Yes, granted, going into the new year, we are technically in second place. Liverpool, though, do have a game in hand. Along that, Tottenham have multiple games in hand too. Not saying that they'll leapfrog us at any point, but again, top four is going to be very tight, minus Manchester City. They are playing right now as this video is being recorded. They are up 1-0. Most likely they will win that game and be so many points ahead of everyone else that this is slowly opening up that gap between Manchester City and all other clubs that it's going to be very hard to catch up to them. I still think Liverpool and Chelsea have the capabilities of doing this, but again, it's going to be very, very difficult. Now, going into this match, again, like I said, this was a match that Chelsea should have won. We have the better squad, have all the better players. Yes, we've had a few injuries. Like I said in my last video that we made yesterday, we were talking about our defense, and this is where we're going to have big issues, which, yes, we did and did not. Thiago Silva obviously did not play, having a hamstring injury, so therefore we started Rudiger, Christensen, and Azpilicueta, 3 players which again are very capable of doing their job. Christensen did get subbed off at the 45th minute, but our big issue is that Reece James also came off in the first half, having an injury. I'm not too sure. It seems like it's going to be a hamstring injury, which again, we keep getting littered with hamstring injuries. I'm not too sure what we can do different about this because again, with so many games, eventually a lot of those muscles will start having issues, and I think that's the same thing with Reece James. Been playing too many games, and this is going to be very difficult because we're not too sure who we can actually then put to that side. As Azpilicueta maybe, but again, with his age, he is getting up there. His pace isn't there like Reece James, and again, this is going to be more troublesome for Thomas Tuchel. Now, along the game, we did take the lead with Romelu Lukaku having a header off the corner kick. Again, a great ball into him. When he's fed great services, he's usually finding the back of the net, and therefore, again, we took the lead. And from there, we should have put this game away, yet we were not able to do that. We had a massive chance with Hudson-Odoi and Mason Mount. I'm not sure what Hudson-Odoi was doing in that opportunity. I think he should have finished that himself and therefore put us up 2-0 and put this game away, but that did not happen. We had to make some subs, like I said, with injuries and just change up our tactics, and lo and behold, the 90th minute rolls around, and of all people, Danny Welbeck comes in, scores a header to tie the game up 1-1, which again, Chelsea drop more points, and this again is just something we keep seeing over and over again because Chelsea, if they could just pull these wins out and just put the game to rest early on in the match, we wouldn't be in this situation and we wouldn't be losing points and dropping points, and we'd be very close to that title race with Manchester City. But because of that, we now are sitting so far behind them that it's going to be a very difficult task to actually catch up to them because the way Pep Guardiola and Manchester City have been playing, they are just a club that's above everyone else. Pep Guardiola always makes an elite team, and again, this year is not any different than any other team for Pep Guardiola, that everyone's trying to pretty much chase Manchester City. So we'll see what happens with the rest of the season coming up, but this is going to be very difficult. Now, the thing that Thomas Tuchel does have to worry about is moving forward is all these injuries. Again, like I said, we were very thin in defensive area, and again, picking up another injury with Christensen and with Reece James, I think these are going to be massive blows. Hopefully Thiago Silva can get back sooner than later. But again, the other thing we need to talk about is that Mendy will be gone for January, where Kepa will be starting. Now, I know I've talked about how I feel about Kepa. I do feel pretty confident with him. But as of lately, I'm not too sure with our defense, and that put more pressure on Kepa, which again can lead to a lot of errors and goals being let in. And this could be a massive slippery slope for Chelsea. And hate to say it being a fan, but this could be some dark times because we're still doing fairly well, but this could be some dark times for the top four. Again, Chelsea still need to finish in the top four, which I think they're very capable of doing. Title race, again, slowly getting out of their grasp, but still we're in that race as of right now. But after January, it could go either way depending on how we deal with the upcoming months. So that is all we have for you today in this video. Again, comment down below what you think about our game against Brighton, what Chelsea could have done better, what they did worse, and again, where we are messing up and where we can actually keep moving forward and winning games and getting all 3 points. I want to know what you guys think. So if you also haven't, make sure to like and subscribe down below. I greatly appreciate it, and we will see you next time.